Cancer Sagittarius. This is your tarot and channeling from your guides, ascended masters, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, whoever comes through on this for your help and guide and aid, maybe even a path, a suggestion for you for manifesting on this new moon in Cancer. This is like the summer of love. Last season I did a summer love series, but this one is about, the summer starts with new moon in Cancer, and it's fabulous for planting because of where the current planets are sitting. Everything you want in love, family. This includes soul tribe, work, family, and whatever is in your heart, that draws in your heart as family. And it's all about going into your feelings. So and to kind of maybe even take a look at some things you thought were over and not, but you should find out by this Capricorn full moon, if that is the case. So what we're doing, Sagittarius, and please watch my commentary on the new moon in Cancer. Like and subscribe. I am on Facebook at Shavanna Lindensong. And so what we're doing is I am doing fire signs right now, and we'll come up with I have a channeling about something about some elemental issues on some zodiac signs, so I'm going to do that before I say past fire signs on this moon in Cancer, what else I'm going to be doing a reading on. So stay tuned, because it could be your sign. What I'm doing is right now, while we're manifesting today, July 2nd, and or this could resonate for next year, 5 years from now, the new moon in Cancer. These really are, all tarot readings really, truly are timeless. They do timestamp what's going on now, but this could be something that resonates for another Sagittarius during a full moon in Cancer next year. So always look back on these videos. Never be afraid on any reader on YouTube to check out say, just as an example, the new moon Cancer from 2015. If you're drawn to it, don't worry about the dates so much. So anyway, Sagittarius, what I'm doing is I'm pulling what crystal during this new moon in Cancer would be useful in manifesting and attracting, bringing to you that love of your life. This is where paths open up. Things that you're doing creatively will be manifesting. I'm just getting a channeling, so it's just saying Sagittarius. This is a lot to do with, there will be some marking on career, change in movement for you, and some of them that will contain long distance travel. And of course, that is your normal thing with the Sagittarius. Just with the changes still going on with Taurus and Pluto in Capricorn, of course. There is upheaval, and certain signs will be feeling that more than others. So just if that is what's happening, Sagittarius, if that's an offer coming up for you in work, then the answer to that would be most positively, if you choose and decide, will come with travel. And even maybe a relocation. So the crystal, I'm going to pull a crystal for you guys to see what would be useful in manifesting for you during your full moon. And this is about love, home, and family. Let's see. Okay. Oh, because that one came out before. You guys seem to be having on this. Okay, serpentine. What it is, a lime or kale green stone with reptilian appearance. Serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for your spiritual self, Sagittarius. Who needs it? Kundalani yogis and anyone in need of a fresh start, Sagittarius. See? Told you maybe with that career what you'd got. Also the change in environment. Again, Aries had a similar thing, but theirs didn't have anything to do with work. It was just their immediate surroundings and the people. But Sagittarius, this could bring about for you that pathway to not only a new start, but your love. So Where to put it? During meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. So when to use it? When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arises in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all the proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all the lingering drama and awaken your reptilian nature. So Sagittarius, where you're at, you're just at a stalemate and at a stall. And because of that, Sagittarius can get a little bored, and sometimes the drama follows Sagittarius if they're not already, and please don't get upset, kind of stirring the pot for that, because they love it. And it usually is harmless, but what it's signifying to you and signaling to you is that it's only because you're in a stalemate. It's time to move on. You cannot fix what is broken. You can put all the band-aids on it. You want all the duct tape on the bumper. The bumper's still going to fall off. It's time to move on. And this is your aid and a message from you in your manifestation. So if that's happening in your life and you're ready, and Source is issuing and urging you to please become ready and use this as manifest. Hold this energy around you, and these things will come to you. It'll happen. You'll have the confidence. Your aura will be emanating that confidence. It's going to cleanse and clear out your chakras from your root to your crown. And do this during meditation while we're going through this new moon to the full moon in Capricorn and new moon to the full moon in Cancer. So don't forget about this stone during your meditation until the full moon in Cancer. Okay, Sagittarius, that's amazing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, I love this deck. I was just sitting there looking at some of the other things that had popped out. Green calcite. Huh. Very cool. That's what my friend is working with right now, and he's got this jewelry. I'm trying to urge him into doing a jewelry line that he's like, what? And I'm like, it's so sexy, beautiful. I have to wear it sometime and show it to you. And maybe get that, I don't know. Anyway, so now we're going to pull an energy card for you guys. It's already 7 minutes in on this. And this will be the energy surrounding you during this new moon to full moon. What's going to be driving you, or what is currently going on that could hinder or give fuel to manifesting this new moon in Cancer. So we're going to use the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle, Barbara Moore artwork by Paolo Barbieri. And these are fantastic. These are all about the elements, the planets, the zodiac signs. So we're going to pull 2 cards for the energy surrounding Sagittarius during this full moon. Okay, Source, what energy is driving us? 1. And if I stand on my head a lot, I'm sorry, because the cards tend to pop out on me. And those are the ones I generally grab, not all the time, because it doesn't always mean when you pop out that it's Source. But I usually can tell. Anyway, so, all right, guides, guardians, ascended masters, Master Jesus. And I already did call in our protection. What is the secondary energy, or the second energy pool for Sagittarius for manifesting everything they need through new moon in Cancer to full moon in Cancer? Summer of love, Source. What says he about the energy? Hey, one more, and it says pull from the middle. I will. Okay. I don't always get that. We actually have 3. That's curious. Okay. Huh. It's really pulling me on 4, guys. So that's really, really different than what's been going on for the other signs. So Sagittarius, we got a little bit of energy going on behind us. Okay. Oh, how curious. Okay, how curious. Very cool. Okay, so we've got Aries and Taurus energy. Okay. So, for me, this is people who have been the Sagittarius, who came into an idea or kind of came into a, since this is about love mostly, and Sagittarius, I'm going to hit on both this as far as career and love. You came in really hot and smoking hot, and then you got really, this may be of a previous relationship as well, because these are past, and this is 12, 6 and 6 lovers. And I want to lean more for the feminine Sagittarius, just because as you see this Taurus over here is looking at him, there's two things that are going on here. Sagittarius, for career-wise, you're starting to feel bored, redundant, even though that's okay. Taurus is usually generally like that. But you were coming in heavy and hard with this Aries energy. So it's probably where your Mars placement is in your natal, and what's transiting as of today, how this is affecting you during this new moon energy. So you came in hot and heavy, and as you can see, he's looking away. You're looking straight ahead, kind of bypassing this beautiful creature right here. Something career-wise that just had a lot of promise in the beginning has now just fizzled out. Again, it's hitting on that stuck energy. It's time to move on. It's time to get out of the Taurian, and we love the fact that they're all about their legacy. They have a great work ethic. They're all about the earthly things and providing on this earthly level. They're resourceful, just like Capricorn. But with this Aries energy, and or somebody came at you with this Aries energy, and you're completely bored now, where it be a boss or a lover, whatever. Either way, for love and for work, it's just saying you seem and appear to be no longer interested, and or the person that came in hot and heavy, like this Aries energy, is you see the whirlwind here of fire, they're no longer interested. They're already looking away. So, and this was would have to have been within the past 3 months, since March. Yeah. So that's the energy surrounding you there. Now, also, what's going on is that because you have been in this situation, they're asking you during this new moon to be more like this. Really go into meditation and your emotions and your feelings. This is Pisces, and Black Moon Lilith is in Pisces. They're really asking you to get in touch with yourself, get in touch with your feelings with the moon, Cancer, new moon in Cancer. Moon is Cancer's Lord sign. Start your manifesting. It says here, through A Course on Fire, you can and are capable of manifesting anything. You are capable of controlling this dragon, this karmic fig dragon of the Cancer and Capricorn nodes. And you are everything. This is, to me, is almost like a magician card, even though it's more like the world. You are everything. Everything is called to a cultivation for you to be moving forward with a lot of positive energy, with you being able to control a lot of things in the previous past that you were unable to control. But it's asking you to stop being mechanical like the bull, boop, and overzealous, and really sit back and think about your next move, where you're going, and really just being ready to make that next jump, okay? In your relationships and in career, Sagittarius. Now you know it's going to be with some movements out of your normal environment, and that's geographically. Those of you who that pertains to resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Sorry, this Sagittarius, but yeah. Taurus again. Yeah, you guys are really, really just been, even as far as really been into your work, Sagittarius, and that's wonderful. You're all about your spiritualism. You're all about growing and being whole as a person. You're all about the whimsy and everything. So the Pisces is really asking you to grab that. Sagittarius, grab that whimsy that you have been putting away, trying to manifest your goals, even in work, which turned out not to be the same thing, or you're ready to take another growth step up. And in love, where you thought this was the one, you hit it hard and heavy. Somebody came and hit it hard and heavy. Now you're bored. They're bored. Time to move on. Time to move on. Time to move on. Okay. So since Sagittarius, since it's this kind of stalemate, dead energy, I'm going to pull the Zombie Tarot. Zombie Tarot. I know everybody says it, but I'm an American. I say tarot. It's mystical prediction with card and deck instructions. This is by, let's see, what do we got? This is by, oh, hold on, somebody's knocking on the door. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. So, instructions by Stacy, cards illustrated by Kepple and Ralph Garani of Headcase Design. Zombie Tarot. I love it too. It's deck. Okay, so go Sagittarius. Since your energy is so stale and kind of dead, and it's just if the truth had to be told to yourself, you're over it. You truly are. No reason to keep putting band-aids on it. You got source energy, ancestors, guides, guardian angels, ascended masters. We'll find at the end who's been speaking or where you need to look to. But during this manifestation period of the new moon in Cancer, Sagittarius. So they're saying it's time to move on. And it's okay. And it's okay. And to get love and or the career aspirations may unnecessarily be some long distance travel or just long far away than you're used to. The norm, you're shook. you're shook, Sagittarius. You're shook. Or even with school, education is coming up. That if you're in school and you kind of went out of one school, you're going to be going to one that is a little farther away. So Sagittarius, and you know this one's dead. All of these are dedicated to my little baby Sag. Oh, baby Sag, with Elizabeth. So I love you, baby. Anyway, so for Sagittarius, what says you? This is a little tarot. Mini tarot reading will do for Sagittarius. Source, guardian angels, guides, archangels, ascended masters. Who would like to speak for Sagittarius? That's some advice. Okay. Okay. All right. It's just kind of saying for Sagittarius, this is the Knight of Hazards. Okay, so he's not a king yet, okay? So he's a little bit of a player. You've got this coming up. As you see, look probably close to this full moon you'll be meeting, because a lot of the Sagittarius is lots your summer, so things will be happening a little bit fast. Just be careful of the fact that he is a lot of things. He's not quite where he needs to be. This may not be the one, or if this was the person that you thought maybe had some dead energy around it as far as a relationship or dating, or you just couldn't stand him the first time and he comes out of woodworks, then okay, so there's the two ways this card can be read, and take whichever resonates for you. But me as a reader, it's kind of just reminding you of where you were, because you had a hot and heavy car salesman that came at you, and now you're just completely bored. Didn't turn out to be at all what it was. You're now just interested 100% for whatever reason. And just kind of remember where you were, and this seems to be something that's very attractive for you. This is what's coming at you. So, and also just in career as well, as this where you get stuck in your career, be sure to be very careful about where you're deciding that you want to work for. Do the research, and don't just do it because, oh, the guy they sent out to speak to you or the one you talked on the phone is so charismatic, and and has lots of things to say about what financially you could be in the future. Just do your research and you'll be fine. Everything, you'll be just fine. But take your risks. Take risks. Take risks. That's what sources tell me right now, Sagittarius. Take risks. That'll be perfectly fine. And one more card for you guys. 7 of Hazards. All about money for Sagittarius, all about work. As you can see, okay, keep in mind when you're moving forward, and because you're not quite there yet as far as your career, and or there is some work that needs to be done still, probably prior to meeting your love, but you're still going to have a summer of love full of probably the people you're already attracted to. I think you've just learned a lot, and you're just going to have a fun summer having fun. You're still concentrating on your career. You're still not quite there, and you know that, and maybe the education has something to do with it. So I encourage anybody out there that may be standing in their way as to go forward and get that education, even if it takes you on to another location that's farther away than you're used to. But yeah, this is definitely saying you're still a work in progress, and to be mindful of that when you are choosing either your partner in love and or a career move, and kind of seek what is keeping you from taking that next level on either one, either as yourself as a person. Dive into that, especially if spiritual. This may be a calling for you that, hey, you're awesome and God says I love you no matter what, but try looking into this, see how this shakes you up. And I don't know why shake you up keeps coming up, but Sagittarius, I think that's what source and guides, guardian angels, they ascended masters, everybody that's like 40 and above, what they have in store for you. So great things coming up, but we still got a little bit of work to do. A little bit of work to do. Yes, you guys, you do have. You do have a cutie patootie, charismatic, athletic looking honey coming at you, okay? And as you see, he's on a surfboard. Just don't take him seriously. Don't let it interfere with your goals and plans if it's career-wise or whatever. You do have love on the other side of that decision. And go ahead and have your summer fun with summer love here, okay, with summer hunk. As you can see. He's pretty. He's pretty. So, Sagittarius, have fun with that for sure. For sure. Kind of get out of that self-imposed mechanical prison to have a little bit of fun, okay? The source is saying, guys, we get it. Stalemate. Even if after the summer your job move isn't after, then take this summer to just, explore and be free and learn some lessons of this past relationship or past not relationship, maybe love interest, or job or whatever. Just learn from that as you move forward, because these are the kind of people you're attracting right now, because you're beautiful and you just do emanate magic and a fun-loving attitude and very social. So Sagittarius are always attractive. You're attracting that. Just don't take it seriously and learn from it. Don't let it interfere with your goals and where you're headed right now career-wise, and everything should be fine. So now we're going to pull a Kyle Gray, either an Angel Prayer or Guardians of the Light Oracle card. This is just a small message from whoever decides to come out, or whoever's been present during this reading, whether it be ancestors, guides, and only you will know that by what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, if it's your guides. Guardian angels, if they're guardian angels, will come out. Ascended masters, they'll come out in these cards. So yes, we are going to do that. And these are really, really fantastic, really fantastic. As I say to everybody, pull your natal chart so you understand who you are, and translating the energies that are going on around you, what you may need, even on health-wise on a daily basis, where you're not feeling so well some days, while you're feeling fantastic other days. Wow, Sagittarius. Oh my God. This is incredible. It's so incredible I have to pull another card. So, you have, if there is not a positive backing for you in all reality, in anything that you want as far as love, life, career, you have the highest of high that are around you right now, surrounding you, that urging you to move past your stuck energy situation, okay? And forgive, and don't be so stubborn. Let it go. Go ahead and let it go. Forgive, so that you go on to your new beginning super, super clean, okay? And, okay? You have, you guys, a message from, they're all Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Cal Gray. Artwork is by Lily Moses. You have Master Jesus. Master Jesus is asking you to practice forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So seek Master Jesus when you're doing your manifesting. Seek a prayer to him and always be grateful. We should be grateful every single day. Our lives are beautiful. They're hard and tough, but as scripture states, that is what makes us righteous, and that's what makes what we receive every day blessed. And by God's grace is through work, and the hard work emotionally, physically sometimes, and mentally we have to go through to be the perfect souls he's always destined for us. At least when we're already perfect in his eyes, but he always wants for everybody, for them to be the best they can be. That's what we're here to be, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And this is Master Jesus, as you can tell, he's going to your heart. Love as Jesus loved. And I'm going to read out of the book so we don't miss any messages. And Master Buddha. Sorry about that, this guy takes me just a second. Master Jesus. Okay. Master Jesus. Alright, guys. A man who needs no introduction. Through both the Gospels and the Gnostic Gospels, we have come to know Jesus as a great teacher, loving guide, and a generous soul who accepts us all. Although he is the focal point of Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. So don't be afraid if you feel like you're not religious. Call on Jesus, Sagittarius. Call on Jesus. He helps us to overcome sacrificial love when we have to leave behind something in order to get the love we want. So whatever it is you're holding on to, Sagittarius, Jesus is saying you got to let it go. You almost have to do this to get to your next level, to get to the love that you want. I know it's hard. You're learning something from that bleeding, the hurt, the pain that it's going to be to leave this situation, to leave this person, to leave your hopes and dreams that you thought were going to happen. All those he understands, but it's time to let it go. It's a sacrificial love that you're going through right now. He also is the light keeper we can call on for support with forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection to love is the most important connection we will ever create. And his twin flame is Mary Magdalene. And the extended message, forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, and if it's you, you're going to have a hard time forgetting because you're having to leave this person behind because you know it's not growing you. You know it's not it. It's hard and you love them, but you know you're going to have to let that go to get to that place that you're missing, and you know you're feeling it and you know you're missing it, Sagittarius. The divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what has happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, to release you from the burden of self-loathing. So don't be surprised if even Sagittarius, by this message coming from Master Jesus, that if this person just comes out of the blue and makes that decision for you, that there isn't going to be some healing and forgiveness you're going to need to do there. This could be something abrupt, like a tower moment. So be prepared, Sagittarius, and just know when it happens, even though, because you're getting this message, that it's for your overall highest good. This person is not You are chosen. You are loved. You are paid attention to, and this is standing in your way of getting where you're purposed, and the love that is purposed for you. And he's speaking of a twin flame, so you may be drawn. They're being drawn to your twin flame. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your father, either on earth or in heaven. So a lot of this is going to do with placements. Your sun, not always our sun sign is in the sign that we're assigned as our sun sign in Western astrology, which is very strange because it's a cuspy kind of a situation, but whatever house it is in your natal chart, we would want to look. If you were my client, we would want to look, and you are my client as in a general reading, but personally, we would look at your natal chart and what is aspecting your sun and what house, the house of your father, and then look at your house of your mother and try to see what's going on with your parental traumas and issues there. But this has a lot to do with forgiveness concerning your father, and or forgiveness you need to give to yourself concerning your father, whether he's here on earth still or in heaven. So there's some healing coming to the family situation in regards to father, or which one ever had the masculine energy in your home. So Master's Jesus, and then backing him up is the Holy Spirit. So expect miracles, guys. Remember that only love is real, Sagittarius. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. You have a Holy Spirit surrounding you, as well as Master Jesus and manifesting for you, Sagittarius. This is Jesus coming to you saying, I'm going to hold your hand through this, and it's going to be okay. Make those sacrifices, and I promise you it heralds you the love, the career, the family, the forgiveness, the heart, the soul growth for your highest good, for you to become closer to your essential self, because there is still work that needs to be done. And no matter what it is that's going on, whether it be love or career or anything, you can't be the highest of anything that you are until you seek your highest self. And they're asking you to do that in whatever way it is that you feel like you need to do through meditation to meet your higher self, so you can start getting those synchronicities and signs from Master Jesus, whatever archangel he sends your way, guardians, guards, to send you messages through your meditation. Holy Spirit is here. The cup to your new beginning is surrounding you. You are loved. And then Joan of Arc is the voice of truth. Stand strong and focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Don't be afraid of hurting people. People are going to get hurt in this situation, whether it be your work or the person that you're currently involved with or interested in. Speak your truth. You need to, for this person to know and understand and be as less traumatized by the separation and or if they cut you off, exactly how you feel about that, and speak your truth about how unhappy you probably were, or you weren't at your peak happiness or peak of who you can be. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to speak your truth about, using that throat chakra where you need to heal a little bit of that, stop holding it back, speak your truth, sayseth Ascended Master Joan of Arc. You have that purity of the white light behind you, that's Jesus Christ, and his Holy Spirit connected to God. And they're saying it's okay. No matter what you say, it's going to be okay. All right? It's not going to hold you back from anything. There's no karma involved. It is him trying to get you to grow on that measure. As far as Sagittarius, they and please don't be upset, can be gossips. They like to talk. But sometimes they don't often share their own feelings. They feel like nobody is interested. And God is saying that is not the case. Learn how to do that, because I'm interested and your higher self is interested. And sometimes you need to verbalize that to others around you, because it also forms boundaries that I think Sagittarius needs sometimes to put around them, because they are so giving and loving, and they're just attractive. The sun signs are attractive to people. They're very social and important a lot of times in the community and the roles that they play. So that's that, guys. So remember that, okay? Have a wonderful new moon in Cancer. Have a wonderful summer of love. just have fun. Know that whatever's driving you to be moving on from this stuck, it's Master Jesus is around you, guiding you, holding your hand, begging you to move past it, move it, take that sacrificial love, take the sacrifice that maybe your love is making in lieu of you, run with it, trust him and his love, and forgive. And there's going to be forgiveness in regards to families as far as father's concerned. If you have any questions with your natal chart, please leave me a message and I'll help you with anything you guys have questions with or concerns about or are confused about. And I would be glad to do that. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. It's what I do. That's absolute. So you guys, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and do not forget about the energies that are surrounding you. It's time to bully on you for doing your concentrating on your careers. You still have some work to do, so please keep that in mind, even as a personal, spiritual being, earthly being, all that before you get to that love. But you gotta get out of the stale. Get out of the stale, okay? Sagittarius, have a wonderful new moon in Cancer, and we'll see you on the full moon, okay? Peace, guys.